Hello, I'm Kathleen McGroggan, Senior Delivery Manager for Insight. I'm very pleased to showcase some features of the Insight Agreements module for you today. The Agreements module includes a submission and record management process for new agreements. It is intended to allow system administrators to configure different agreement types, including required fields and workflow, providing a fully integrated, comprehensive pre-award and contracts management system. Let's walk through a few key features. Investigators or department administrators can create new agreements, complete required fields, attach documents, and submit to a predetermined workflow based on the department hierarchy and agreement type. When the record is created, all required fields and pages are presented. If pages are not yet finished, a clear indicator is presented in the left panel. And within each page, a submission checklist on the right will outline incomplete fields. If additional information is needed based on a previous answer, questions or pages will automatically be presented. All of these features are in place so that your grant administrators never have to worry about incomplete agreements being submitted. The agreement type is also configurable to include a lookup and integration link to each of the Insight protocol modules as needed. When record types require a budget, several pages will be included and rules will be set based on the sponsor or funding opportunity. The budget configuration page allows users to add and adjust budget periods, as well as indicate which periods a subcontractor may be involved with. The facilities and administration page may pre-select the rate agreement based on previous selections in the agreement itself, as well as the base, using both to calculate the indirects on each line item. These rate agreements are configured by your system administrator, and calculated amounts are based on changes for the rate within a budget period. The budget details page will default to configured line items, which can be removed or updated, and additional line items can be added. Your institution's financial cost codes plus the base help determine which line items will calculate indirects. When all budget line items are entered and the associated indirects generated, the total costs across all periods, as well as a breakdown per period, will be available.
When all required information is completed, the record can be submitted to workflow for internal review. The users assigned at each step are configurable by the department, role, and record type. Workflows can also be configured so that steps can be bypassed when they are not necessary during a final review. At each step, users can approve the record or send it back to the submitter for edits. A more detailed review is required for the final step in the workflow so that the accepting office confirms all the necessary information to begin contract negotiations or submit for funding. These reviewers can add commenting per page to target the updates needed by the submitter and avoid too much back and forth. The submitter must resolve all comments before they submit again for review. Throughout the process, emails and actions are generated for each step with detailed agreement information and links to complete the action. Each step in the workflow also creates a version of the record so changes can be tracked and a history of each sign-off person and date is stored. When all workflow steps are completed, the record updates to a pending status. Investigators or administrators can return to the record at any time to review the details of the submission or request record updates.
I hope you've enjoyed our quick walkthrough of the Insight Agreements module today. If you have any questions or are interested in getting a more in-depth demo of the Agreements module, I would love to hear from you. Thank you.